Hello, I'm Mohsen Jamal and you watch Afghannews. Officials say militants, including at least 6 suicide bombers, are fighting Afghan police in the southern Uruzgan province. Inter-ministry spokesman Siddiqui says at least 3 attackers blew themselves up Thursday afternoon at a police headquarters building in the provincial capital of Tarinkot. Provincial spokesman Milad Ahmad Mudassir says that at least 3 people, including a BBC reporter, have been killed and 27 others have been wounded in the attack. He also says initial reports indicate that 7 explosions occurred, but it is not clear what caused them. Meanwhile, Taliban spokesman Qari Yusuf Ahmadi says 6 Taliban militants are engaged in the attack and they have killed several Afghan and foreign soldiers. Afghan Taliban fighters killed a senior police official in the town of Lashkargah in the southern Helmand province. Authorities said 2 armed men attacked police chief Marja Haji Nur Ali and his son as they returned home late Wednesday evening from a mosque, the governor's press secretary said on Thursday. The Taliban also attacked the home of the provincial police chief in Logar province on Thursday evening, said the regional governor's press secretary Din Muhammad Darwish. The regional head of the People's National Council Abdul Wali Wakhel was in the house during the attack. Darwish added the Afghan officials were not injured in the attack, but the Logar province police chief's home was badly damaged, he added. At least 9 Taliban militants and 1 Afghan security force have been killed in clashes in Ghazni province, local officials say. Dawood Shah Wafadar, chief of 203 Thunder Military Corps, said that the clashes took place in Andar district of Ghazni province Wednesday afternoon when Taliban militants attacked on a convoy of National Army soldiers. 2 other Afghan soldiers were also wounded in the clashes, he added. Andar is one of the most dangerous and insecure districts in Ghazni province. U.S. Defense Secretary Leon Panetta on Thursday met his Australian counterpart Stephen Smith to discuss a wide range of bilateral and global issues, including the war in Afghanistan and global threat from terrorism. Pentagon spokesman George Little said that Panetta reiterated his commitment to the strong alliance between the United States and Australia, adding that it was Panetta's first meeting with Smith. The secretary and the minister said they look forward to seeing one another at the Australia-United States ministerial consultations later this summer, Little added. Panetta also met a delegation from the Egyptian Supreme Council of the Armed Forces to emphasize the continuing importance of the U.S.-Egyptian military ties. At least 12 people have been killed and 28 more wounded after 2 bombs exploded in the Iraqi city of Tikrit. Raid Ibrahim, head of the provincial health department, said on Thursday 1 bomb exploded outside a government bank and the other was thought to be a suicide attack. Tikrit, the hometown of Saddam Hussein, the former president, is dominated by Sunni Muslims. Suspected Sunni fighters tied to Al-Qaeda have carried out frequent attacks in the town in the past. Libyan opposition fighters in the Western Mountains have launched attacks on government-controlled towns, hoping to push out loyalist troops and open a route to the coast. They advanced along multiple fronts beginning at dawn on Thursday, moving out from Nalut and from Jadu further east. The fighters had shelled Ghazaya with tanks and long-range guns throughout Wednesday night in preparation for the attack, an opposition source said. This comes as on Wednesday the UK officially announced its recognition for the Libyan opposition as the sole legitimate authority in the country. Khalid Qayyim Gaddafi's deputy foreign minister condemned the decision as irresponsible, illegal and in violation of British and international laws in a press conference in Tripoli. At least 11 people have been killed when Syrian forces backed by tanks stormed a town near the capital Damascus. Syrian human rights campaigners said. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights based in Britain said 4 tanks and a bulldozer entered Kanakir on Wednesday, while 14 other tanks surrounded the town in the latest crackdown on protests against President Bashar al-Assad. Citing witnesses, the Syrian National Organization for Human Rights said that military intelligence agents also arrested 300 people in the town and took them away in 11 buses. There was no immediate comment from the Syrian authorities. Meanwhile, Sherpa and Transparency International France, two organizations in France, threatened to file legal complaints against al-Assad and other members of the ruling Ba'ath Party in a bid to push the French government to investigate whether they own any assets in France. At least 17 people have been killed after two separate landslides hit South Korea, officials say. They said rescue workers on Wednesday were helping those trapped and searching for missing people in the affected areas. The first landslide crashed into a mountain resort in Choncheon, killing 5 people and leaving 2 people missing, the officials said. Separately in southern Seoul, 5 people were killed in Wednesday's second landslide, a police official in the Bangboi area said. About 800 houses flooded, according to a city disaster official who declined to be named because of office policy. South Korea has been buffeted by strong rain this week. And that Jens Stoltenberg, the Norwegian Prime Minister, has said that an independent commission will be set up to review the response to the recent gun and bomb attack that killed at least 76 people. Stoltenberg, at a news conference on Wednesday, added that it was a national tragedy, an attack on the nation. Stoltenberg had earlier said that the police response and security measures would be reviewed after a mourning period for the victims of the attacks, while welcoming a debate on security, saying he believed the attacks on Friday would lead to an increased interest in political activity among Norwegians. He also said that the state would be subsidizing expenses connected to the funerals and memorial services for those killed. And that's all for now. Thanks for staying with us.